Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre are the MMA versions of Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. Now, this may sound a little confusing at first, but let me explain. After Shaq left the Lakers, Kobe Bryant was seen as the best player of the 2000s. Tim Duncan was always right there, but there were very few people legitimately arguing that Tim Duncan was the best player in the league over Kobe Bryant, especially from like 2005 to 2010. But Tim Duncan had great longevity, he had great counting stats over his career, and he got that title in 2014 that kind of maybe put him into a new echelon, and some people, and now most people, have him above Kobe all time. And that is very similar to the case with Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre. For majority of their careers, Anderson Silva was always seen as a better fighter than George St. Pierre. That's the reason why George St. Pierre was never pound for pound number one. It was always Anderson Silva, at least at first. But then Anderson Silva had his leg break, similar to how Kobe Bryant had his Achilles tear, and they both kind of fell off after that. And George St. Pierre came back later in his career and won the middleweight belt the same way that Tim Duncan got a late championship in 2014. And now in hindsight, nearly everybody has George St. Pierre over Anderson Silva, despite in the moment, most people thinking Anderson Silva was better than George St. Pierre. It's the same thing. Most people in the moment thought Kobe Bryant was better than Tim Duncan, but now in hindsight, people are putting Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant. And this is not me saying 100% Kobe and Anderson Silva are better than Duncan and George St. Pierre. I acknowledge there is a very good argument for Tim Duncan and a very good argument for George St. Pierre. But I want people to realize that in the moment when they were both at their peak, Anderson Silva was widely regarded as a better fighter than George St. Pierre, and Kobe Bryant was widely regarded as a better basketball player than Tim Duncan.